Artsy Thursday is back, and we have Salami Azeez Oladimeji, who is a Nigerian visual artist whose practice explores the human experience through figurative, expressionistic paintings. It is great to have you, Azeez. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. How long have you been doing this?
Yeah.
As an artist?
As an artist, should I say I started not professionally now.
Okay. Well, both ways.
Yeah,
professionally, how long has it been? When did you start drawing?
Okay, I've always had flair for painting,
Mm.
right from childhood. And I have a mother that really supports arts.
Okay.
And, so she's this kind of mother that when she sees someone painting a mural, painting somewhere, she calls me to go and look at it. You understand?
Oh, wow.
I'll just go there to.
She was not interested about the sciences, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
having a parent who is that interested in art,
Yeah.
it's some level of enlightenment, I must say,
Definitely.
because you know a number of people were forced to. It has to be a science. It has to be
Yeah, doctor, lawyer,
the
and
professions
I
as it were.
I get it, and
Well, kudos to mommy.
Yeah, because she's my number one. Should I say my number one fan? Yeah.
Okay.
And she's really intentional about the school I attend, from my primary school to secondary school. She asked, "Do you have art teachers here?" That's
Okay.
At the point I had to attend a public school, and then she had to go there and confirm if they have an art teacher in the school, because it is very important that I get to learn what I want. You understand? And so right from childhood, I draw, I paint using crayons and the likes. And when I was in primary school, I have my headmistress that she's always, headmistress that she's sometimes during the break like this, like we are on break now, she would tell me that I should just come in and do some painting, some drawings for like A for apple, the likes in the classroom, basically for the classroom. And beyond that, those has been, should I say, that is when I actually started drawing and painting. Then it got to a point, there's this trend of super strikers, if you remember the shakes and the likes. So we go to a Texaco filling station, ready to go on the errand for anybody, no matter how far the filling station is, even if it's about 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers away from the house. We go there because you buy a liter of kerosene, you get the magazine, the Texaco, the super striker magazines, because you buy any liter of fuel. So we are more particular about, and we are looking forward to every issue to get that. When I get that, take that home, I get to redraw the characters, and so we have the likes of Shegs, Kazim, and the likes. You know, so
Definitely,
so
definitely.
It started from that. Then for me, I've always known what I wanted, and I got admitted to Yaba Tech, and I started studying art. So it was in Yaba Tech I started painting on a large scale.
Wonderful,
So, yeah.
wonderful.
And so beyond Yaba Tech, I also attended University of Lagos, for my degree. So when I was done with Yaba Tech, I did a direct entry to University of Lagos, which I studied art too. So
Studied art too?
It has always been art all my life.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's start with the paintings you have here. This is quite colorful. Orange and yellow is quite the mixture. When it has to talk about sun, in fact, for the last month now, we really need sun in Lagos. Let's talk about this painting.
Okay, so basically the two works, they are together as more like a diptych. So if you can see, this
together.
Is a diptych.
Okay.
It's like,
So they work together.
Yes, it's a
okay.
diptych.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's try and see what we can do. Yeah. So they work together.
So this is a diptych.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's take it up a little bit higher so they can see it, and I will bring it down.
Right.
So it works together like this.
Yeah, it's a diptych like this.
All right.
You say,
so what is this?
complements each other. So basically, the texture and the rough edges talks about life generally. You know, it's not smooth for everybody. Even the $10 of this world is not smooth for them. For the Dangotes of this world is not smooth for them. But one thing I've learned from children is, no matter the situation, they're always happy, they're always energetic, they're always jumping around. So if as adults we can learn that, you understand, and apply it in our life, basically, no matter what you're going through, you understand.
I like that.
There are things you learn from
like
kids.
that.
And I happen to be a part of an organization that teaches arts in Makoko, TSTTV, that teaches arts in Makoko to kids in Makoko. We tend to use arts to bring them in and then discover what their true talent is. So the kids in that area, no matter how rough Makoko is, you always see the kids here always happy. You don't see them so and just sitting and thinking about the environment. They're always happy. There's something energetic about them. There's something positive about them. So as adults, we can learn that. Even as comfortable as you are, there's something you can pick from the kids. So this is the current body of work I just started and should be in an exhibition. So
there's always something to be happy about. I will take that from today and hold on to this thing you said.
And
no matter where you may, not be your own bad pass.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that. So, but why did you split it? Is it because of convenience for for movement, or why is it in two instead of maybe one canvas?
So for this particular body of work,
yeah,
they are all into
They're all in
diptych.
twos,
Diptych.
yeah.
So
What do you call it?
just diptych is a diptych. Yeah,
Okay.
2 works together is diptych. 3 works
Okay.
together is triptych. You
Oh,
understand?
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So it's actually a form of expression,
Yeah,
as it
form of
were.
expression. So they can stand alone. You can
Okay.
have these and be as this, but
Alone,
you
but
enjoy,
then
but you enjoy the story
when they
more when
come,
they jump. You
oh,
understand? So it's
wonderful.
more like this is jumping from this is jumping from this, and if you look closely, you will see there's a impression of high-rise buildings there. So
Okay,
it's jumping above
definitely.
everything. You understand?
Definitely.
And being positive.
Definitely.
So
Wonderful.
that's it, yeah.
Now let's talk about this mega painting here.
Yeah.
That's a chessboard I'm seeing there.
Yeah.
I'm seeing one piece that is the king in the skies.
Yeah, the king in the sky.
And then
yeah.
that's the person going for the rook.
Yeah.
That should be the rook. He's going for the rook.
So
That's by the queen. So talk to me about that.
So the title of that that's another body of work, because I like to create my works in body of works. And what I mean by body of works is the works that have a lot of series in it. So you see works that are quite similar to this: the texture, the materials, the model. I mean the subjects used there, and the colors. They are similar. You understand? And they talk about similar story. So this body of work is a man and the game of destiny. So that
Man and the game of destiny.
You understand?
Okay.
So for me, one thing about shares for me in my works, because I use shares a lot in all of my works.
Okay.
Shares, I see shares as a metaphor for life. You understand? Every piece on the shares board represents a certain level in life, starting from the rook to the king. You have a king, you have a queen, you have one king, one queen. You have just one king, one king. You have a lot of pawn there. You have the rook who stands at the buildings, and you have the knight who serves as the law enforcement agencies. Those are the police and the likes. And you have the bishop, which is the affairs and the pastors of this world. So for me, chess is a metaphor for life, and I use it in all of my work. So here we have most people don't understand the power they have to decide what it is that their life is, how their life is going to live, how they are going to live their life, what is it they are going to get out of life. You understand? Some people just sit and relax. So they said, I'm not going to make it, then I'm not going to make it. But when you make attempts, you understand? We've seen people that have been told that, oh, you'll be a billionaire in life, but at the end of the day, because they realize they didn't work up to it, you understand? They didn't make it in life. As rich as Dangote is, it keeps working. And just reminds me of Burna Boy's song, Dangote still they find money, you understand? So you have a lot of power to decide what you want for yourself in life, and you have a lot of power to decide how your life is going to be, you understand? So don't just relax and just give it up to destiny. So that's why it's man and the game of destiny.
Now this is quite something. I love how you say you can use chess to, as a kind of metaphor for life, as it were. I know we've always wondered why the king will be so powerless in chess, and the queen is actually the most powerful piece on the board. But I like that all of this is coming together. So let's wrap up with your work in Makoko and all of that. What is the final aim when you teach kids art? What do you expect it to do to them? What are you looking at doing?
So basically, for the Makoko kids, I would just happen to be part of the actual pioneer for that is Damilolo Pedon. He's the actual pioneer of the works in Makoko. It is TSTTV. So I happened to intern with him when I was on with Yabatech. I was in 2018. I interned with him, and he has this initiative that he's pushing, and I love this because for me, my goal in life, my motto basically is. Service to humanity is the best work of life, because I happen to be a JCI member, and this is one of the JCI creed. You understand? So, service to humanity is the best work of life. So I'm this kind of person that can go all out for humanity. So when I see somebody's doing this kind of thing, and he has been doing this since 2018, doing this, this is amazing. You understand? So I helped him. But for me, you understand, now then I've moved beyond just Makoko. I'm currently in Madhouse. You understand? Madhouse is an acronym for making a difference. So Madhouse is situated in University of Lagos, built by Bayo Moboyogo. So I work there, and I see what Bayo was building, which is similar to what. So Bayo has a structure that he's building, and he wants to impact creatives. What Damilolo Pedon has is he has the idea, he has the ability, and he went to the kids in Makoko, understand? So, and one thing I've been able to understand is when I was there, when I was available for the Makoko, I was joining him. So what he does basically is use arts to bring the kids together, and from art you get to understand what these kids are truly interested in. So he has the boxer and the likes, you understand, as he works with. And for Madhouse, what we do is a lot of artists comes in, young artists that need space to work.
All right, they work there. All right, let's just wrap up now. 10 seconds. I still share space. Let's just wrap up. 10 seconds.
Yeah. So this basically, this idea emanated. I lost someone that was dear to that is very dear to me. I lost her in 2020. Thank you very much. I lost her in 2023, and then it looks like the whole world got frozen. For me. So at the point I couldn't create and the likes, then this idea came that no matter how broken it is. You can still piece it together. That's why you see the broken chessboard there, and you see everything scattered. But this is titled master player. She can pull it.
Well done, well done. You're a brave man, and this is all of us here wishing you the best. Keep on doing what you're doing at Madhouse, and of course at Makoko.
Yeah.
We wish you the best.
Thank you
well
very
done.
much. Thank you very much.
All right.
Much.
Okay, that's it. We'll be able to pick one or two things there from our art discussion this Thursday morning. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us when we get back. It's top of the hour.